Greetings, citizens. Just a guy has arrived. Apologies. I don't know what I'm titling this video yet. I don't know what kind of thumbnail I'm using yet. I say apologies because I don't want it to be clickbaity, but this is about, I guess, quote unquote, current events. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, what is prompting this video? Well, I say this because I'm saying this as I speak. Rather, this is not like a script or anything. Whatever. I just watched MatPat's goodbye internet video, and it made me think a lot. I mean, it's kind of ironic's not the right word. Uh, Tangentially related. Homo Rain Puff is announced her graduation well, barely a couple of days ago, and I was thinking, man, it's been a while since a VTuber graduation hit me the way these are. This one is hitting a lot of people. Um I don't know if it's appropriate to shout them out. I don't know. I could, if you ask, I'll tell you who they are. Um but then when you know what the this uh announcement video drops, and hmm, how about that? I haven't been doing what I've been doing for, at least not as just a guy, for obviously as long or as successful. But the thing is, I'm not that much younger than MatPat. And I don't, you know, I, I I've always wanted to tell stories, and like I don't push my content, and I make fun of pushing it because I do this a lot for me. Um but I don't know. Like it's kind of stunned. I know maybe it's cringe for someone my age to still be watching MatPat, and I mean I don't watch like everything, but you know, it's like wow, one of the OGs. You know, I still remember like Mosh and Food Battle and the early days of PewDiePie, and I mean look at Game Grumps and stuff, which I guess is the closest analogy to what I quote unquote style my channel after. I don't really style it. I mean, it's just wow. And I guess I'm thinking, I mean, this past year has been really hard for me, and I don't get into this kind of stuff. I mean, I mentioned it before. One of my dogs died last year, and among other stuff. Um, I've been thinking a lot about just what I'm doing, what I was put on this earth to do, and I worry I'm not doing it. I feel like Stardust Dreamers. I'm still working on it, but after the whole everything that happened with my apartment I guess it's a year before last now, it's been hard to get back to working on it with all the stuff I lost. And I, but the more I've worked on it, the more it's felt like this is something I have to do. And I know for a fact that this is going to sound dumb, doing YouTube, and I know I realize I'm pivoting, and this isn't about, it's just, this isn't uh, as much about MatPat and everything as you might think. It's more like my thoughts on it, I guess, because in regards, I'm not trying to sound like selfish or narcissistic or anything. God, I hate that. Like, it feels arrogant to be in a way to be relating it to me, but I get a lot of where he's coming from, you know, obviously on a smaller scale, but doing this, doing YouTube and stuff, you know, is good for me. Like, I'm gonna be honest. It's good for me. I like, but is it good for? It's been a thought I've been battling past couple of years. When I started doing the VTubing again, even especially now, it's good for me. But is it what I should be doing? I mean, every time I sit down to record a video, you know, it's not. I'm not doing anything fancy, but it's time you could argue I should be using to develop and code and try to get better. I mean, I know Stardust streamers will never ever represent everything I've put into it. I know that, but it's still a story I want to tell. It's a story I think would help people if it gets told. But I don't know. I just I don't know if I'm gonna post this. I might post it. I think I should post it just because. I mean, I don't want to sound like, oh, I'm just this selfish narcissist or something, just throwing out content for my own pleasure or benefit. That's not it. But it's good for me, you know, like, in that I get to just chill out and hang out and talk at the computer people that my dog gets jealous of, um, whether it's on stream or here. And I honestly think that it's doing it's kind of helped me from going crazy. But at the same time, maybe I don't know. I'm not sure what my point is. I guess I just wanted to talk, and I didn't want to like in the middle of something I was already recording, just talk about it there. You know? That'd be kind of weird if you're sitting down to watch. My God, thank you if you're for whatever reason sitting down to watch something of mine. But it'd be probably kind of weird if you're sitting down to watch the latest near video. Which, you know, I guess I'm dating myself a little, but I guess I already dated myself when I said had just watched MatPat's upload. So whatever. But yeah, it'd be kind of weird if in the middle of that suddenly I sat down and was like, hey, this just happened, and we're gonna stop talking about this game to talk about this now. So yeah, it's surreal. You know, MatPat was one of the ones that I kind of figured be all around, not forever, but it's something, you know. And I'm sure you've got your opinions on the guy. I don't want to get into that. That's not what we're here for, you know. What are we even fighting for? Still haven't played those the X games. I'll get to it. I've been meaning to stream them, but mm, I don't know what to say really. I probably shouldn't post this. I'm gonna, because maybe someone out there will watch it and help me organize my thoughts. I don't know. I guess maybe that's selfish of me, but whatever. I'm not even sure what my thoughts are. I mean, I guess besides what I've said, like, just wow. I mean, obviously, I hope the best for him. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like some broken-hearted fanboy because that would be an egregious lie. First of all, no offense, but also because it's just like I said, he's not that much older than me. And when I think about where I am, what I've done, am I in the right place? Am I doing the right thing? Even if this is good for me, should I not do it? Like, my schedule is hectic as it is, and it's probably only to get more hectic. Should I be using what the time I have this way or that way? Or I don't know. I've been wanting to get back to doing other kinds of videos while we're on the kind of tangentially related subject, but it's the time just never seems right. And it's like whenever I could be doing this, I should be doing that. And then, oh wait, oh no, oh good. There's hold on. Okay, there's a flood. That's cool. Sorry, I had to answer the phone for that because weather's bad. Anyway, sheesh, I don't know. What am I even doing? In this video, if you could even call it a video, I got. I don't know. I guess I mean this is what I mean when I say doing this is good for me. It's gives me a place where I can just kind of vomit words. This channel has, whether it was me trying to make whatever back in the day when I got kind of addicted to numbers for that little stint with with posting news and Fire Emblem Heroes videos. Glad I snapped out of that and I just was able to go back to doing my own thing. Although sometimes I wonder if I'd stuck with it. Would I be this? I don't think I'd like the person I would be if I had stuck with it. Channel would probably be huge. I'm not gonna. I don't think it's arrogant to say I was there at the beginning of that game more or less, and not quite at the beginning, but close enough. And I'm okay with that. I think I like who I am better now than the person I could have been. Rather, the sellout, I guess you could say. I mean, I do still like to say I don't do anything overtly clickbaity, but I do, try when I get the chance, try to be a little trendy, like when Amanda the Adventurer came out, or um, other times. I'm sure. I don't know. Maybe if I had done that, I'd be better off, and I'd be able to focus on things. Maybe if I'd done that, I wouldn't have been living where I was when all that stuff happened, and I lost all that data and everything. Not to mention everything else, but I don't want to really bring the mood down. It's not really MatPat. It's what am I doing? Am I doing the right thing? Do I need to do more? I need to do different. I need to do better. But what do I know? I am just a guy after all. Yeah. Say it with sincerity instead of cringing at it. I like that. How are you if you've gotten this far? Um, I hope you're doing well. Hope your New Year's something. I mean, we're a week into 2024 now. It's because we can't call it a new year anymore. That's not how I look at it. My brain's just like, oh, it's already this percentage over, and I have accomplished this much slash more, usually this little, and eh, cue silence. I guess what I want to say is, should anyone older be reflecting things right now, whether it's because of the state of the world or because of this. I mean, we got we got to acknowledge, at least for a second here, it is very privileged to be able to be worrying about this right now. But I don't know. I said this on stream the other day, and it's just a lot of stuff's been making me think, not just this. And I've been thinking, am I gonna be able to tell this story? Would I be better off giving up? One of my goals for this year is to have my name in the credits of a visual novel, no matter what. I'm not gonna be Stardust Dreamers, I don't think. But I'm not. I don't know. Am I? Am I good enough? I hope so. I'd like to think I am. I mean, shit. Have you seen this stuff that gets on Steam? I mean, if I sold my soul, I could probably. Oh, hi, sweetheart. Are you jealous of the computer people? No, I need you. I need you to wait. All right, good girl. Anyway, I don't. There are obviously a lot of cases that show, no, no one's too old, or no, no one's too far blank to learn this or learn that or pick up this or pick up that. But I, for better or worse, think about that a lot, and this really kind of made me think about it. Oh, is it too late for me? Did I miss my chance? I've often thought maybe I peaked creatively long before I even picked up the mantle of just a guy. And who knows? Maybe I did. You'll never know. You can try, but you'll never know. Mm, I guess that's really the thesis of this, is that I am getting older too, and I'm wondering, and I'm thinking, maybe thinking too much, and not in the fun way that the game theory people do either. So yeah, I'm I'm not sure if I had anything to say, or if I had anything to say. I'm not gonna even listen back to this. I'm just gonna throw it out there later tonight. I should drop everything and do it. No, ho, 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 but I don't. I'm not like posting this to jump on a trend or anything. I do want to try doing more videos like this where I just sit down. Maybe I can't get back into gear doing scripted videos, but at least, not just having my work vomits on stream. God, it's probably not a good way to describe it, but like I did the other day with King Oger and stuff. I mean, that probably would have been better off. It's just like an actual video if I had kept that ranted to something like this. I don't know. It wasn't a rant, but you get the idea. Anyway, I'm gonna go do some other things for a little while. I've got some, I hope, time now. I'm kind of worried about the weather, but other than that, you know, take care of yourself. Don't be like me, and yeah. Until next time, which will be soon, probably. I don't know. This is gonna have to be farewell.